breaking news story came from Grant Cohn himself. The owner, Jed York, leaves at halftime when it's 31-7. Right? He said,
"Nice, Jed. Way to go, Jed.
I'm gone."
Did you take your ball home with you? Did you take your ball and go home too, Jed? That's nice.
It's crazy, bro.
Whack.
Like,
did you guys have friends like that in high school? The one dude.
Hell yeah,
I did.
Dude,
I did.
You laugh at him behind his back, like, "Hey man, look at him. He's mad."
If you don't have friends like that, you're the friend like that.
Right.
That's true.
Exactly. Hey, so
and you don't want to be that guy,
right?
Yeah. So I want to know, how did you get firsthand knowledge of this story? Did you witness Jed walk out of the stadium? I mean, I don't want you to like, put your,
I gotta be careful
out there.
I gotta be careful.
Okay. All right.
Give us the breakdown. I was tipped off on Thursday. That was source number 1. I did my own digging on Friday and got source number 2. That's as much as I'm going to say, because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. Jed York is a very rich and powerful man who I just don't want to get anyone in trouble. But I got 2 sources, and I was very proud of myself. Then when I got the second source, I immediately texted the PR director for the 49ers and said, "This is what I got. I'm going to post this at 3:00. You have 2.5 hours to let Jed York confirm or deny." That's professional. And they never responded, ever, which is their way of saying, okay, well, we're not going to confirm it, but we're also not going to deny it. So you're on your own.
That is crazy. Okay. So
what do you guys think of this? And you guys know what I think. I think it's a bad look. What do you guys think of an owner leaving at freaking halftime? Is that ever acceptable in any sport?
I left at halftime, but this is the tweet I sent out. I left from buzzed to hammered. So, but look, it seems like fans wouldn't leave, right? They would probably stick around. And it's like, look, if you're that upset, I feel like it's time for you to go downstairs after the game and say, we need to have a talk. Like when I posted the Juice clip of Tupac at the locker, that's what Eddie D would have did. Eddie D would have been
as Bill Walsh was coming out of the shower, Eddie D would have been right there, like, nah, don't even put on pants, dude. Let's talk right now. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, honestly, this could be nothing. But what makes me a little bit nervous is if Jed starts to get jittery and decide to make a rash decision on Kyle, that's what gets me scared. But hey, I have no knowledge of it. I'm just speculating. I just want to make sure that Kyle Shanahan's our coach for a long time. That's all I want.
That's the thing.
Jed isn't that stupid. He's not that stupid. You don't.
I hope not. Because he'd be real dumb.
Hey, bro,
real dumb to mess this up.
We have had everything that could possibly go wrong. It's went wrong, right? Mm-hmm. And
which is all the more reason that he should have stuck by his team on Sunday. I mean, there's going through some serious adversity. You're part of it. Stay there.
Exactly. And I feel like you can't necessarily blame Kyle Shanahan for that, because everything that could possibly go wrong is going to go wrong. And good head coaches do not grow on trees. I mean, we see what the Dallas Cowboys are doing, right? They got Garrett out of there, and now it's looking like this guy, Mike McCarthy, is even worse than Jason Garrett, right?
Correct.
And so I don't want us to go through that. What I can say is, when you're a billionaire and you own an NFL franchise and they just took you to the Super Bowl last year, I mean, you have to stick with these guys. At one time, we had, 18 guys on the injury report. That's kind of hard to win games through, and we were still able to pull out 2 wins. Should have beat the Eagles. I felt like we should have won last week against the Dolphins. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You have to stick there through the good times and through the bad times.
You don't have to be happy about it. You can be angry, but you don't get to go home. If you're really angry, stay there, have a meeting, do something about it. Because going home, like, you're just wasting time, essentially.
Exactly. Yeah, man. So I wasn't really feeling that when I, heard the story that he left.
I feel like it's got to be discouraging for Niner fans, because you feel like you got the coach, you got the GM, you may or may not have the quarterback, but even if it's not Jimmy, they'll find someone. It feels like the structure is in place, and the only one who can mess it up is Jed, because he messed up the last one. It's like, Jed, don't do it again. Don't you do it again, dude.
Right, exactly.
So we're going to make sure he doesn't. That's why I'm making this a big deal, because I feel like it's a sign of things to come, and all of us together have to prevent him. We're his chaperone.
Exactly.
We're his chaperone.
Yeah.
Jed, don't you dare. I see that look in your eyes.